Yeah. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening tonight as we kick off another IPJ podcast live. I hope you, like I said, are enjoying this evening. It's kind of cooling down over here in the Bay. Temperatures were getting a little saucy early on, but they've cooled off a little bit. I think I've got a pretty saucy show for you tonight. I was hoping my co-host Tammy would be on board already, but obviously she's still caught up doing what she's doing at the moment, so she should be joining us shortly. I look forward to bringing her in. In the meantime, let you know what's going on for tonight. I've got Mr. Casey Jones hanging in the rafters right now. He's waiting to let you all in on some fabulous news that he's dropped since breaking out of the lockdown from COVID-19, like the rest of us. So we've got some great creative artists going to be banging out some amazing work here, so keep an eye out for it. And so we're going to talk to him a little bit about what's been going on with his new product. And I want you guys to hear it. Hopefully, we'll be able to enjoy a taste of it and sample it and, eat it for all it's worth. In the meantime, I've also got some case updates for you that we'll be going over after our interview with Casey. And we'll be also discussing the fundraiser we've been working on. You guys are killing it out there. I believe we're over $400 right now. We're trying to get to that $1,000 mark. So please, if you can help out, go to our IPJ, the podcast Facebook page. You'll find the fundraiser there and help us out. You can also go to GoFundMe.com, and there you'll find some information on the fundraiser as well. So without further ado, I want to bring in my brother, the man, the myth, the one and only Mr. Casey Jones. Let me bring him in here to the show. Y'all know I'm still getting used to this. How you doing, sir?
What's happening? What's happening? Good to see you again.
All right. Good to have you, man. How's your evening holding up?
Good, man. It's it's a California
How's
day.
your evening doing so far?
Good.
Oh, I think I lost you, Mr. Casey. Hold on here, brother.
Hold on.
I lost your audio. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Let me see what's going on. There we go. I know what's going on.
Okay.
I zapped out my audio and I took you out at the same time. See, it's whoa, shoots. Now we got it flying all over the place. Hang on here. It's what we call a one-man band right now, and the one man is not hanging up on his, not holding up on his band here. Oh, geez, I got audio playing everywhere. All right. It just took a minute to find out how many different software applications I had open. Well, welcome to the show, Casey. I'm really glad you're here, brother. How you doing?
Good. You hear me okay now?
I hear you fantastic. I think everybody else out there hears you great too. Yeah.
Right on.
Good. So I just want to let everybody know you are a master of music production. You've been doing music as within a band as well as a solo artist. We'll be talking a little bit about that. I want to let some people know, though, that you're also an incredible author with a book that's self-improvement, really self-motivational type of book. And I really recommend people getting out there to Amazon and picking up a copy. You can still get them. I believe they're about 16 something right now for the paperback. I got mine. It's called Quest of the Modern Day Warrior. So pick your copy up. It's a great book. Now, fresh out of COVID lockdown, like I was saying, and ready to bang it out to the masses with the release of his latest single, Dead Boy Hall of Fame, Casey Jones.
Yes. So, are you going to play it, or we just want to talk about it?
I just wanted to just soak in your amazingness for the moment.
Okay, thank you.
But I would like to play it for people. But if you want to break it down for me real quick.
Of course. I'll break it down.
You were in the COVID lockdown for a while. Was this a product of the COVID lockdown?
It was, it's interesting because I've done a lot of stuff with my band Asphalt Messiah. We've done a lot of really cool things, and played on international radio, opened for national acts, had a distribution deal with Universal Music, and played in stadiums and major clubs and all that stuff. We had a really great movement for a long time. That still does exist. What I've done is I've actually come out as a solo artist. I've had a bunch of music before that I had been recording, but the way Dead Boy Hall of Fame came out, is I have a friend of mine who's in Nashville,
Mm-hmm.
and he actually is the founder of a company called airplaydirect.com.
Mm-hmm.
And what they do is they help independent and major artists have their music distributed globally through radio.
Mm-hmm.
And they are actually the kind of the originator of that technology. And they have over 10,000 radio station partners and major artists and independent artists alike all across the globe. We were with Airplay Direct a lot with the Asphalt Messiah, and we were played in, hundreds of countries, played thousands of times all over the world, right?
Yeah.
And so Robert Weingartz is like I was saying, the founder of Airplay Direct, but he's also writes lyrics and poems. And he called me one day. He said, "Hey, I've got these lyrics, and I know you write music, and so let's see if we can partner up on something." And next thing I know, we had a new song, Dead Boy Hall of Fame, and the song basically is really kind of a song about getting justice for the good guy versus the bad guy. It's
Right.
a really, really good first shooter video game track. Also kind of like the Equalizer for Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
And before we knew it, we had a track. So a lot of my friends actually, that know me as Guitar Pant, they know me as Casey. But coming in as a solo artist, I'm coming in as Asphalt Jones.
Yeah.
And Asphalt, a lot of people can call me that too when they see me. You're like, Asphalt Messiah, but they like, "Hey, what's up, Asphalt Jones?" And I have a production company called Asphalt Jones Productions as well. So officially coming out as a solo artist as Asphalt Jones, and we're really excited about it. So, like 3 months ago, the song wasn't here. Then all of a sudden, we had a song. So, I played the music that I have for Robert.
Mm-hmm.
He loved it. He these are his words and kind of my interpretation about the melodies and things like that. And brought in the guitars and did the vocals. And the song's really a combination of like spoken word, hip hop, and rock. So.
And this is the new solo Dead Boy Hall of Fame, correct? Where this is just a song that kind of when I listen to it, it's really cool. I think it's layered so well. It's got such a great bottom end. I want people to hear this, but I see it totally like in some type of a film or some type of an action packed sequence. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's funny. We I feel the same way, and we've been letting people listen to it, and letting people listen to it that will tell you the truth. People will tell you if you got an ugly baby or not. I like that. I like people telling the truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's give them a little taste right now.
Okay.
Song, shall we? And
okay.
This is off of your website. Folks can go there right now and check out a little taste of it and more about my brother. So here we go. Check it out, folks.
How dare you bring these beasts into my village? They are infected sheep. Sadly, your naive approach to shepherding has now led your flock to its own slaughter. Young fool. You got nothing to gain. All the bullets rain. Yeah, you're on your way to the Dead Boy Hall of Fame. You got nothing to gain. All the bullets rain. Yeah, you're on your way to the Dead Boy Hall of Fame. I'm a crime fighter, step aside, or die in vain. Crime fighter, my brain in pain. Every second hit a clock, to talk. You're going down tonight, you better run, don't walk. I'm gonna make you famous. Got a new grave open. Yeah, you're on your way to the Dead Boy Hall of Fame. I'm the judge and jury. You're in front of a robe. The broken truth will also start the show. What it say? I'm the judge and jury. You're in front of a robe. The broken truth will also start the show. Come on. You got nothing to gain. All the bullets rain. Yeah, you're on your way to the Dead Boy Hall of Fame. You got nothing to gain. All the bullets rain. Yeah, you're on your way to the Dead Boy Hall of Fame. It's no crying shame. Your face inside the warning frame. Crosshairs, killer aim. Is a take no prisoners day. It's no crying shame. Your face inside the warning frame. Crosshairs, killer aim. is to take no prisoners stay. I'm a crime fighter, step aside or die in vain. Crime fighter, I bring the pain. Every second hit the clock, to talk. You're going down tonight, you better run, don't walk. Gonna make you famous. Got a new great old.
I love the layering in this, man. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Is that your vocals, by the way?
Yes. Those are my vocals.
Love it.
Well, thank you.
The show, what it say? I'm the judge and jury. You're from the robe. The broken truth, I'm also starting the show. Come on. You got nothing to gain. All the bullets rain. Yeah, you're on your way to the Death Boy Hall of Fame. You got nothing to gain. All the bullets rain. Yeah, you're on your way to the Death Boy Hall of Fame. You got nothing to gain. All the bullets rain. Yeah, you're on your way to the Death Boy Hall of Fame. You got nothing to gain. All the bullets rain. Yeah, you're on your way to the Death Boy Hall of Fame. Death Boy Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Wow. Wow. I love it. I love it. It's just got that really hard bottom to it that I like. And as a guy that comes from, loving a Ronnie James Dio song,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love Dio so much, man.
Oh, man.
Dude, one of the greatest rock voices in the history of planet Earth, bro.
Hey, man, we're on the same wavelength, my brother.
Oh, yeah. I love Ron James Dio,
It was my favorite. I used to literally just put on, the old, record, or when we got the Walkmans, just belt his songs at the loudest I possibly could.
What's your favorite Dio song?
Oh my God! I mean, there's quite a few, but the best one I think is Holy Diver's good. But
man,
the best one though is the Heaven and Hell. I mean,
yeah.
Hello, what is it? Holy Diver! I can't even sing right now. And I heard somebody put lyrics to it one time. What was it? Beer farts that smell. It was the funniest ever. But yeah, no, he was an amazing singer.
Yeah, man. God rest his soul, man.
Yeah.
I love Last in Line, man. That song.
Oh, Last in Line.
Gives me goosebumps every time I hear it, man. I mean, my God.
Yeah, absolutely. That I mean, those whole albums it's just amazing. And even the older stuff, with the Rainbow and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And his stint, he did a stint in Black Sabbath too. So,
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
I think, to me, Vivian Campbell is the best guitarist for Dio.
Right.
I love Vivian Campbell so much.
Yeah, that's like Ozzy and Randy, I mean, it's just a match made in heaven, man. I mean, wow.
I had a funny quick story about Vivian. He's one of my favorite guitar players, right? And so I used to play professional soccer, and then we were off season, so I used to play with some friends of mine, semi-pro, on off season. And I go to a game, and the guy that owned the team I played with, I had no idea he was best friends with Vivian Campbell.
Yeah.
And didn't know that Vivian, and I knew that Vivian liked to play soccer. Here he comes with his soccer shoes on. I'm going, is that Vivian Campbell? So I had to totally not be a fanboy.
Yeah.
It was so hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow, man.
That was nuts.
Yeah, and you just never know. I got a weird story too. I was with Ronnie James Dio and didn't even know it one time.
Oh wow!
Out at the Rainbow, and him being my favorite vocalist of all time, I was just amazed that he was even there. I didn't even know he was there at the time. I had bought a round of drinks for the few people that were at the little private bar that there.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know it was him, and he just waved or whatever and left. I didn't even know what was going on. In fact, I'd just gotten out of an accident. That's why I was drinking. That's right, I was there drinking. I'd been hit by a car.
Oh no!
And I know the Rainbow, all the guys there, Mama and everything else in the back, and Mario and everybody.
Mario, man. Wow, we know some of the same people.
Yeah, absolutely. You know Barry over there too.
Yeah.
Barry, big Barry, man. Barry, he's amazing individual. But
The rainbow is like one of the greatest landmarks in period anywhere. I've lived all over the world, man. And, I came to LA in 87, 88.
Uh-huh.
I was an 18-year-old kid, came out here with a suitcase and a guitar and end up, being a guitar tech and then a crew chief. And, and so I was always in all those clubs, on the strip during the, when Gazzarri's was around.
Yeah.
I'm sure you knew Bill, right?
Yeah. Remember when they used to do actual auditions at Gazzarri's?
Right.
You would send tapes in or whatever to him. And, if they liked you, you got to come in with the band and show them what you got,
That's right.
Then pay to play. Oh,
yeah. Bill and his little short Mercedes. I think we had a white one and a silver one, convertible.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, he was cool, man.
Wow.
He was cool.
That's amazing. Yeah, I was like, 17, 18, 19 when I was hanging out there and trying to be a rock star, passing out the flyers. And we're talking
right on.
84, 85, 86. So
okay.
For you.
Right on.
Nasties, remember that?
FM Coconut Teasers.
The Coconut Teaser. Wow.
Yeah.
Got a few stories about Coconut Teaser, man. Wow.
Oh, dude.
Good times. I dated one of the door girls there, and oh my God.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. Good times. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
So what can we expect from you in the future, sir? What do you got coming up now?
Well, this track actually was just dropped globally last week. So it's everywhere you can get digital music, Spotify, Amazon. It's on SoundCloud. Of course, we have the, asphaltjones.com website. We're just, this thing happened so quickly. It came together so fast.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden we're doing press releases globally that went out to thousands of outlets.
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden the song's starting getting a lot of traction. But I'm, working other stuff also. I got new stuff coming, we're going to be recording. And so, the interesting part of this whole process is between Robert and, like I mentioned, his lovely wife, Linda Weingart. She is the CEO of Airplay Direct. Yeah. He's the founder. But they're a really great They have a really great partnership. And they were my partners in releasing this track as well. It's kind of a team effort. Mm-hmm. And I got my oldest son, Sydney, he actually has a studio at his house. And so we did the song in stages. We did like phase 1 over at my son's studio.
Nice.
And so he actually has some credit with the recording.
Wow.
And then the last stage went to my friend Paulie, and he owns Ready Mix Music in North Hollywood. And he is actually the nephew of the engineer that recorded all the Asphalt Messiah music that came out, right?
I'll be darned. So the next generation is getting in on the mix.
Yeah, it's crazy because his uncle was just a wonderful guy. And I have to say this, man. Uh-huh. The property has such an amazing vibe. His uncle has such an amazing vibe. Yeah. We got some really great music recorded there. I mean, me and Otto went in there with, Sifu on the bass and our buddy Zen on drums. But let me tell you, that place is magic. And, unfortunately, Barry died like 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. His nephew took over the place, and I was sitting in the studio going, I can't believe I'm back here recording my solo record. Wow. And Paulie has the same vibe as his uncle. Mm-hmm. It was surreal, man. It was so organic. And then I find out that Paulie actually lived in Gibraltar when I was living in Spain. And I went to Gibraltar a lot. I mean, a lot, right? Oh. He was living there the same time I was there, and we didn't know it. And we just realized it when we were in the session. And so we talked about Gibraltar for like an hour. It was crazy, man. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That's amazing. So what is it like tracking with your son? I mean, is he mixing too, or is he engineering?
He's engineering, mixing, but he's also a badass guitar player.
Oh.
He's got a band called Quietude. They just dropped their single, and they've got like already 10,000 plays or something on Spotify. It's crazy. Wow. Yeah, so progressive metal, man, and he's a drummer, but he's playing guitar. He plays an 8-string guitar in this band and sings backup. But Sydney's he makes me mad because he's so talented, right? And so he's a lefty, but A lot of times he'll just grab my right-handed guitar and show off and play it upside down and play the chords backwards. And I'm like, give my guitar, fool.
Wow. Yeah.
Give me my guitar, fool.
Talent, bro. Wow. That's
He's, but he's played second guitar with Asphalt many times whenever we needed him. We did some stuff live on international radio. He just sat in on an acoustic guitar.
fantastic.
He was my guitar tech for a while with Asphalt Messiah too. When we played in stadiums, he was like 17.
Yeah.
Hooked me up. He was just a all around great, talented jerk for being so talented.
Well, that's fantastic, though, that you get to share that creativeness with them. I mean,
Yeah.
really awesome. So
Right
good
on,
for
man.
you, man. And also, I wanted to ask you a little bit about the rest of the band now, because this is a solo project. And
Yeah.
This is the Asphalt Jones project. And then there's also, though, Asphalt Messiah, which includes other members, correct?
Yeah, so Asphalt Messiah is myself, the great, the legendary, the stupendous, the wonderful Automatic, Mr. Automatic.
Mr.
You know what I'm saying?
In the house? Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, I know.
Man, you know.
Oh, I do.
That fool is the truth. Okay? And for me to even be a solo artist, I have to say that, I think a lot of backup with Asphalt Messiah. And for Otto to trust me with those vocals is great because he's such a great vocalist, right? Such a great producer. But I learned a lot about, being a vocalist. I mean, I'm not, he's amazing, right? And I'm me, and I just love the way I sing, right? So, but he's taught me a lot about singing and a lot about producing in the studio and how to layer vocals. And, a lot of those layered vocals are automatic techniques that he taught me in the studio. So,
wow. See, and I can tell that flavor. It's, it gets delicious to you when it's right. When it's, it's in there good. It's a good blend.
Yeah.
If it's not blended well, it doesn't taste well, to the
100%. 100%. But Asphalt Messiah still, we still have, our core members, Brian, we call him Sifu because he is actually a Sifu. He is actually, he teaches Wing Chun Kung Fu at his studio in Long Beach, West Coast Wing Chun. He's a real, actual. I know it sounds weird to say this like a cliche, but he's actually like a master of Kung Fu.
He's a full-on badass.
He's the real deal, right?
Yeah.
He has his own. It's called. He has his own school. He tells me it's not a school. It's called the Quoon. I'm like, okay, you got it. It's called the Quoon. Yes.
Got to give her respect. Yeah.
Yes.
Problem. Absolutely. Yeah. Why is it called that?
You know what? I do not know. But I really don't know. But I've seen him. It's funny because we used to rehearse with Asphalt. We used to practice Wing Chun Kung Fu after practice. So when the founding members of the band, like the core of the band, was Cisco on drums and Automatic on vocals, myself, and then Brian, of course, on bass. That was like really super organic, man. We've had other members in the band at different times that came in and were really awesome as well. But Asphalt Messiah will still live on. It's still living on. I'm sure we have more stuff to record. Everybody's busy doing their own things, but right now I'm doing my solo project, and I've got a bunch of other music to record after this single. Does this thing for a little bit, you know what I mean? And so we're anxious to see where it's going to go. But, for it to be released everywhere in the world is really great, man. Yeah.
Well, everybody, Mr. Casey Jones in the house. Really appreciate you coming in and chatting with us a little bit about the new single, which is dropped as your solo project, Dead Boy Hall of Fame. Go now to Spotify, other outlets to see
it's on Spotify, it's on Amazon, it's actually basically everywhere you can buy or listen to digital music. You'll hear Dead Boy Hall of Fame by Asphalt Jones.
Well, there you go. Check it out, pick it up. And where else can people reach out to you and keep in touch and see what's going on with you guys? I'm sure some shows will be coming up soon, right?
I'm actually I may be doing some stuff in Nashville later this year, which is great.
Nice.
So hopefully we'll go and do that, so trying to put together, a set list and everything. And, but leading up with a song like this, it just came together the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
It just came together really fast, man. You know how it is. You know, when something comes together the way it's supposed to, it just falls in play and it's organic. And, I'm just really excited about it.
It sounds like it really was meant to be. Let's put that. Sounds great.
For
Sounds
sure.
delicious. I really appreciate it. Everybody, Mr. Casey Jones, Asphalt Messiah, and Asphalt Jones.
Yeah.
In the house. Thank you very much.
And you can check me out at asphaltjones.com. You can check me out on The Real Asphalt Jones on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And, we'll meet up somewhere and see each other soon. We're coming out of this COVID thing, and, you might hear this track on your favorite movie coming out next year or something. You know what I mean? You never know.
Exactly. That would be awesome, dude. That would be so awesome. Listen, I need you to get out there and get on the horn with Mr. Bruce Vanderveer to let him know, hey, Matt wants to talk to us on camera. When you guys are ready to get out on the road so we can get an update and on some shows that are coming up, because people want to get out and party with some great musicians like yourselves.
Right on. Thank you, man.
All right, my brother. Thanks for joining us. Really
All right.
appreciate
Take care.
it. All righty. You too.
All right, brother.
All right, folks, that was Mr. Casey Jones in the house with his latest song coming as a solo artist. There he is again. I'm bringing him into my show again when I'm trying to the show. Thanks again, Casey. We appreciate you, brother. So that, like I said, was his latest single. You got to check it out and pick it up. Like you said, you can download it and just get out there and support the local artists. They need that support. They need that love. Need you guys to get to the shows. So I was hoping my co-host Tammy would be able to get in here before too long, but I guess she's still held up at whatever she may be doing. Oh, she's just dropping she just got a text message. She's having some mechanical issues. So anyways, I'll just jump into what I wanted to talk to y'all about tonight while I got you here. And that is a couple of things. We were talking about the coal case update. We have been able to gather a few dollars, and we really appreciate you guys. Almost, over $400, I think it is. Ling, 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 ling. We really appreciate all you guys' efforts, everything you guys are out there doing to help us. Yeah, baby, we really appreciate you. We really need about 600 more, though, 500 something, $600. If you can help out, get over to the Facebook page where you can find the donation box. Click on that. Send us whatever you can to help out. We're trying to raise money to get the autopsy redone for Ronnie Cole, the 19-year-old Mariposa resident, Ronnie Cole, who went missing June 23rd of 2017, and we're coming up on the anniversary tomorrow. So we're going to be doing an anniversary show with his cousin. We hope to have some other guests on as well. We invite you, if you knew the Ronnie Cole or any of the Cole family and would like to, share some good positive thoughts. We're not looking for any case info. I mean, please, if you have anything you want to talk to us about, we're more than willing to listen. But really, tomorrow is about remembering a beautiful life lost. And we hope to bring, like I said, some great guests in on the show so we can talk about it and discuss it. And if you guys have anything to say while we're on the show, you can always join us like Tammy did here and see what she said. Oh, she said, thank you to Casey, Mr. Casey Jones. So, yes, it's just that simple. You can send us a text message a chat. In the box center. We'll see it here. We'll post it up. And if it's a question, we'd love to answer it. A shout out like we had. A big shout out to Josette Berryhill. Love you, girl. Thanks for tuning in. You know it. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. And I hope you're still doing promotions. I thought you were doing promotions before. I hope you're still doing them. Get out there. If not, because we need some promoters out there. We're opening up again, right, people? It's almost party time. So I'm trying to see what I got. Tammy's trying to get in here. I'm going to try to send her a link again, see if I can't get it to get in here. Let's see here. I'm going to get the link here. How do I get the link? New add. Oh, there we go. Invite guests. Hey, I'm still learning this little system, guys, so give me a break here. All right, Tammy, I'm going to, it's in your email, by the way, Tammy. That's right. I sent it to your email. If you can open it up in your email. Oh. And also, like I was saying, well, hopefully Tammy will be able to join us here, and she should be on pretty soon. She's having a couple of issues with her vehicle. So anyways, like I was saying, Mr. Casey Jones, we appreciate him being in on the show today. And case updates, we were looking at, let me get rid of that real quick. I have all this audio that just bombards me. I try to load this stuff up, and I got to get it a little better going on. Sorry about the roughly produced show. We're getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it. Slowly but surely, there's like 40 billion windows to deal with here all at once. Audio and everything else and producing. That's crazy. All right, so I'm going to try to send my dear friend the link again. Hopefully she will get it this time. So I'm getting text while I'm on the show here. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. Let me get some kind of music going on. Jeez, it's getting a little crazy on here. I got nothing playing. Play me something. All right, there we go. Oh, I had some music in my ears. All right. So while we wait for Tammy to come on board, I was hoping to show you guys some really cool stuff that I found on Google Earth. And the reason why I wanted to show it to you is because it, you can literally find all these amazing marijuana grows all throughout Mariposa. And one of them you can find. All right, so I'm going to pull up my screen now. And I'm going to bring my screen in here. Actually, I'm going to bring it in big and we'll put it small. And if you haven't been able to do this yet, I recommend you do. Pull this up here. Okay, so here we have Google Earth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to type in the thing, the Mariposa. All right, let's see if we can find that. Now, this is an amazing location. And the reason why I say that is because there is some freaking money being made here, people. And I really hope the residents and the citizens of Mariposa get a piece of this pie. Because, I mean, just for instance, see right here? This is a huge grow on Bodega Lane in Mariposa, California. Here you can see the owner's property. When they first bought this property, you can track it through Google by the dates. So if you go back in time, you'll see there was none of this here, none of this, none of this, none of this. As they started a small grow, they started accumulating money. Then more and more and more goes up, and then they start building pools, they start building patio decks, they start building all kinds of stuff. And look at this. Look at this grow. This is awesome. And in Mariposa County, it's legal. The sheriff is good with it. This is his best friend's property right here. This is the sheriff's best friend property. I kid you not. And he's allowed to grow. Look, there's all these plants here. This is all weed, people. This is weed. Looks like maybe just a regular vegetable garden right here, but then you've got all these weed plants here, and then you got all these weed plants right over here in a indoor system. Now, so you got hydroponics and outdoor growing, or is it indoor soil? Might be indoor soil as well, but that's a huge green room. Look at compared to the size of the house. It's as long as the house. That's not personal consumption. That's serious money. I mean, you talk probably a couple million easily every year. Wow, isn't that amazing? I mean, and this is in Mariposa, and you can grow weed there. It's cool. The city council's cool with it. The county supervisors, they're cool with it. The sheriff's cool with it. Because look, this is the sheriff's best friend. This is their property. And if you just go up the street on this one road here, this road is freaking crazy, man. If you live on this road, you're doing all right. You are doing all right. Look at that. Look at this one. Oh, look at all those. There's more. More weed. More weed. Oh, look at that. And all it takes is the sheriff going over to this property here and checking on his buddy's property. But the problem is he won't do it. And the excuse he uses is that, well, you can't go checking somebody's property based on what you see on Google. Well, if that's the case, then probably no one should be arrested based on all the arrests that have been made due to Google Earth showing all the weed. So again, this is all outdoor weed. And all it takes, again, is for the sheriff to go over and verify. Just go over there. Now, this is huge felony. This is in Mariposa, supposedly. And I say that supposedly because it says in the Mariposa marijuana guidelines, what have you, the city, the county ordinances, is that you cannot grow large commercial scale grows. It's illegal. You can't do it. And he can say he's got, medical, but you can't grow this many for, so many people. It's just not going to work. What's going on here is that they're basically processing everything here. It looks like they might even be doing the weed oil, which is a huge business and very lucrative. And again, so this is just one of many properties in Mariposa where if you want to go grow some weed, go to Mariposa. You can grow all the illegal weed you want. Just head on out. Go on, check it out. Just amazed at that growth there. That's just huge. And this, like I said, is the sheriff's best grow. Damn. Gee, somebody wanted to sneak off in here. They could get back here in this brush. Come on with a couple of them plants pretty quick. Get back in there and a 4-wheel drive. Boom. But I don't know. These whole places, you gotta be careful going into people's property. You get taken out real quick, and not taken out for lunch either. So yeah, if like I was saying, if you wanted to grow some weed, go to Mariposa County. You can grow tons of it. Just got to give the sheriff a little kick. I'm not sure exactly how much, but if you give him enough, a little kickback, it'll be fine. Hang on, I gotta get this link over to Tammy. Hold on, Tammy. I gotta get you in here finally. I'm just waiting on my Tammy. All right, so I got the link here. I'm just gonna store it here. And it sends it to you over here too. Let me get that's Tammy here. Messenger. Check Facebook Messenger, Tammy. I see it on the link there. You go to Facebook Messenger. You can see it's right there, the live stream link on Messenger. Click on that link. Let me know if you're able to click on that link. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my boy Rudy. Yes, my brother, you are absolutely right. It is cartel owned. Wow, you would know that even. Jeez, yeah, you would know that. I mean, and it's interesting that so many of us know this stuff, but the cops don't. They don't really care to look into it. You know, it's too much money, and that money is fueling political ties, and those political ties help keep people from getting busted on that shit. But yep, you can say right here. It's like I said, boom. And this is just one of many grows up there. I'm waiting on my co-host to come in to see me here still. I'll try to come and go to this one now. I'm going to send it to you in here too, Tanner. Okay, let's try it again there. This is in there yet. Yeah, it is crazy, man. Let's take a look at some other ones. There's so many more other ones around here. Let's see here. While we're waiting on Miss Tammy to join us. Miss Tammy knows this area very well. That's why I'm hoping to get her in here too. But the grows are pretty easy to see, and the sheriffs claim that, well, you can't tell the grows, from Google Earth. Well, you can. You can tell them quite well, and in fact, many busts have been made by cops going off the weed grows that they can see from Google Earth. And let's see. So his claim that's not happening, man. Ain't true. Need to get out more. Google Earth is like forever to get out of here. Oh, there's Mariposa. There's Blue Jack. Mariposa County. Yep. I saw a lot of them in this area. I believe it 1 or 2. And it's funny too, because it's just, it just takes the sheriff allowing the department that's charged with looking for these grows, allowing them to go and find the grows. I'm still waiting on him. Sent the link. Maybe she's having trouble linking in. Also coming back to Brodea Lane. So this is the property here. I want to just show you this too real quick before I do go. This is basically a timeline of the growth. So you can see here, I'm going to figure out the time. Look at the dates. This picture. Oh no, it's going to take me someplace crazy there. I don't want to go to wider. Sorry. Trying to find the dates. There's a way to look up the dates. And I can look back in time. Mouse control shape. It's probably like 40, 50 of you yelling at me. Hey, do it this way, do it that way. A way to look up the dates. Everything, explorations, time to the dawn, time, grid lines, clean. Let's see. Alright, so the time slider will appear at the top of the 3D viewer. Let's see here. 2D, let's go to 3D. Okay, so we're here in the 3D. Let's see, slider. Dang, look how fun that looks now. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, you see that nice irrigation system too. Look at that. Each plant. There's some big trees got going on there. Oh, that's more often, yeah. I think that's pretty big. Pretty, pretty girls. And you got the inside girl right there. Wow. So if you got cartels out there, doing this, then why isn't the sheriff, protecting people and shutting this shit down? I don't understand it. Don't make no sense to me. Let's figure out how I can. It says you could do a slider, but I don't see any slider around. This is 3D. And I don't have a tire slider. Where's the slider? I'm just trying to find how to change the dang dates. Either. There's a way to look at dates, and I recommend that you guys go into here, take a look at Brodia Lane, Brodia, or whatever it is. It's see if I can figure out how to work this thing eventually. BRODIEA Lane, BRODIEA Lane, Mariposa, California. And you can clearly see huge grip and grow. Now, again, this has been brought to the sheriff's attention. It's been brought to his attention, and he says he cannot go do anything, even though this is a blatant felony right there in smack dab in his territory. Reason why he won't do anything is like one of our guests, or one of our viewers said, cartel is living large there. And the sheriff is on the take, obviously, with his good friend, his bro, his buddy, and they're making a little illegal cartel money. So I don't know what to do. Tammy is not able to get on, I guess, and so I was hoping we were going to do some video reviews. We're going to get a better case update and discuss a few things, but sorry, it just didn't work out tonight. Tune in tomorrow. Hopefully she'll be able to join me to discuss. Oh, hey, I think we got her. Hey, bringing her in. Hello, Miss Tammy.
Hello. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Apparently, you're not the only one having problems today.
Right. Right. So should I go small windows or big windows good with you? Can you see what we got on screen?
Yeah, that looks good.
And then I have small windows here, or I can go big windows.
No, that should be good.
So I was just telling people about the grow over here on Brodia Lane. I don't know if you can see that, Brodia Lane.
Yep. I'm quite familiar.
Yeah, this Very, very huge grow. And the sheriff's good buddy, good friend. Man, making bank. Anyways, I'm just sitting here just wishing I was making that kind of money.
Well, I mean,
Wish-
apparently if you move to Mariposa County, you can.
Right. And I was thinking maybe, I mean, damn, why should this guy be or him and these other people up there in Mariposa even know about this? Why should they be the only ones? I think that all of us who are interested in growing and not having to deal with the state of California and buying a license to do it and paying all the taxes and fees. I mean, why? I mean, if they're allowing it up in Mariposa like this, hell yeah, get up there, people. Take your weed and get up to Mariposa and grow tons of it.
Heck yeah, you don't have to pay no fines, you don't have to pay taxes, you don't have to pay anything. You just go up there and grow, and apparently you could even use other people's property and take their property from them to grow too.
Well, but I think there is a fee. I think there's a fee you have to pay to either the sheriff, the cartels, or something like that. I believe it is. So there is some sort of fee.
Yep, absolutely.
So no matter what, you still get screwed. Oh gosh! So did you want to add anything to the case updates with Ronnie? I mentioned about the money we've raised, and that we're going to be doing a show tomorrow in memory of him.
Yes, we're doing a show tomorrow in memory of him. So if any of our viewers would like to come on board and share their personal experiences, with my cousin Ronnie and what kind of human being he was, or how he touched your life, any kind of stories that you have of Ronnie would be greatly appreciated. You can email us at ejfanetwork@gmail.com. You could get a hold of us through IPJ the podcast on Facebook. You can use Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, any of those, whatever. You could get a hold of either one of us on our personal pages as well, if you'd like to join us on the show and share Ronnie. And, tomorrow's a pretty big day for my family. It'll be 4 years since the day that he went missing. It was June 23rd, 2017. And so tomorrow's going to be kind of a tough day for all of us, but, we'll make it through. And I just want to tell everybody who donated to the cause for Ronnie's certified second autopsy report, thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of the Cole family. It is amazing, the love and support that we're getting from you guys, and don't stop, sharing is caring. And I'm really feeling all the love right now. It is truly, truly appreciated. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, we have a Facebook fundraiser page going. I think that's going to be expiring soon. But you also have the GoFundMe, right?
Yeah, I do have a GoFundMe for Ronnie Cole, and so you could look it up. It is on IPJ the podcast Facebook page. It's also on my personal Tammy Toffanelli Facebook page. So you could look it up on there. I share it every day, so it's easy for everybody to find if they're looking for it. I also share it on Instagram, the IPJ podcast Instagram, as well as Tammy Toffanelli or Heathen Woman at Instagram.
Gotcha. I'm over here playing with Windows. Sorry. Like, wow, okay, cool. I can do that. I can do this. Okay, so please, everybody, if you get a chance, we'd really love to have you join us tomorrow. It's going to be fun, just sharing and hearing all the positiveness, and bringing out some solutions to help others maybe find a path to getting to the bottom of the truth for something that maybe they're dealing with in their own families. But it's really more of a time to be positive and share positive thoughts and good times about him and the family.
Yep.
The Cole family needs some positive right now. I know there's, we all have our issues. We all go through ups and downs, but this is something that is such a huge down that it's so hard to climb out of a pit like that.
It definitely is. A few of the cases that we've been working on, I can definitely relate to the families and their heartache because In all honesty, that is something you never truly bounce back from. It is something that you learn to live with on a daily basis. It is something that you learn to cope with on a daily basis, but it never gets easier with time. I don't care what people say, it does not get easier with time. It almost seems like, especially with the hurdles that we're having to jump through just to seek answers and find answers and get justice, the cuts and the wounds get deeper and deeper as we go along, just because it is a really huge rabbit hole, just like with David Burkhart's case. It's a huge rabbit hole. And, with every twist and turn and every new fact that is found, it just seems like it's not just old wounds getting reopened, but new ones are also being created. So that's very hard to recover from.
Yeah, I don't even, I couldn't even imagine, I should say. But it's going to be good to hear some good stories and get some positive.
Yep, get some positivity in there. Get some insight from some of Ronnie's close friends and family, so that people could see the softer side of Ronnie, the lighthearted side of Ronnie, and not just the people he was involved with and the things that he was doing, up to his death. People need to see the other side of Ronnie and why people love him so much.
Yeah, I agree. And also the Burkhart family, we're still staying up on their case. It's kind of a little stagnant right now, but I'm really kind of just waiting on some funding to come through so that we can start a process of getting the information that they deserve to have as parents of a child who was murdered. So we're not letting that one go either. And if you have a case that you think we should take a look at, we're more than willing to take a look at. Maybe if there's something there, we can help put together a timeline and try to get some information, some police reports, and maybe dig a little deeper and help you get some answers. Please feel free to, like Tammy said, send us an email to EJFA Network at gmail.com, and we'll get back to you right away. Now, without further ado, I want to do some reaction videos.
Woohoo!
This is going to be our first time doing reaction videos. So
I'm so excited.
Me too. I should have told you the rules, though, so I messed up.
Oh, no. What are the rules?
The rules are... well, there's only one rule that we got to try to keep them short.
Okay.
So this might be a little long in the tooth. The ones you sent me. So we'll try to. So we're watching them from start to end, right?
I think I sent you 6, right?
I think you sent me. Did you send me 6?
I think I sent you 6. So why don't we do 2 each today, and then tomorrow we can do 2 more.
Well, I pulled 3.
Oh, okay, that works too.
We'll start with 3, and so we'll start with one from you.
Okay.
And then I have not seen this yet, and hopefully none of you guys have seen this either. So this will be a reaction from both of us. All right. So here we go. Let me bring this screen in. You guys know how slow I am on all this stuff. Get rid of that one. Oops. I know what's going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I tell you, I'm eventually going to get the little deck that you can get for this, so you can do it a lot simpler and load everything pre-done. So, but right now I'm not able to load anything because I'm still on the free thing until I get some money. All right. So here we go with the first one. So I'm going to watch this now with you guys, and here we go. Okay, good. All righty, here we go. All right. Anything beforehand we should know before we?
No.
Just go for it.
Just go for it. It's fine.
All righty, here we go.
The summer wind came rushing in from across the fuck. This is...
Whoa!
Oh, hello. Oh, excuse me. It's correct. Methane levels only. Excuse me.
What the fuck?
Actually, I was expecting you because I've had a message. I've had enough. So I just
Was that real? Oh,
my natchez.
that shit ain't real.
Oh, let's see what it is.
I love his outfit.
I think I know what it is actually. Yes.
Mr. Methane.
Mr. Methane.
This is a dedication to Phil Valois. Phil Valois for his birthday on this September the 16th. It says, "Dear Mr. Methane, I would like you to float to the tune." I think, yes, flatulate to the tune "Thunderstruck" by AC/DC. For you, Phil. This is good.
No.
Please, here's a poem for Phil on his birthday. Oh, here we go. Phil is a man of dignity with the purest of hearts, yet nothing brings him more joy than hearing one's farts. Like a crack of grease lightning, they'll fill him with wonder. You know a storm's coming when you hear the thunder. Man and his sphincter that he can remarkably flout. Phil's birthday candles will be blown clean out. Hope all your wishes come true, Phil. Somehow, even this one. Love from Emma. So, Phil, there you go, a poem from Emma, and a bit of Thunderstruck from Mr. Methane. So let's do it. Let's get in the farting position, and let's do a bit of thunder. Na 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 na. Thunder. Ha 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 ha.
What? No. What the? Is he really farting out?
Right, we'll get down the farting position again. Let's.
What the?
Oh yes. Jungle. Let's do it. Very nice.
Right, let's do this.
Bravo's Below Deck
Oh, we gotta wait for the commercial.
So happy.
Oh, come on.
Commercial. Okay, skip the ads.
A week early.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude, man? I mean, oh shit! Literally. Oh god, yeah. Oh, that's just wrong. Gee. Is he really? He seems like he is. I mean, ooh, how? No.
We need to send him back to wipies.
Oh my god, he's gonna need more than wipies. Oh my god. How do you? I'm trying to see if I can see his shorts wiggling or something. I'm looking for some air movement. It would be badass if he took a lighter and put it to his ass when he did that.
His pyrotechnic mark.
Exactly. And the way he's moving his legs.
He does do some with baby powder, so you can see the baby powder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would work too. Then you would know. I'm in awe of this guy.
Right?
I mean, wow.
I bet that room stinks bad.
Yeah, if I could do that, jeez.
Bronco would kill you.
He's doing the fucking bridge. Oh my god. No.
Oh man.
Oh god.
Right. Let's do it again. One more time.
That one sounded wet.
I'm ready. I'm going to give you the opening. Come on now.
I don't know. He's still going. I don't know. I don't think. No way. You can't have that much gas in that little ass.
I think he's sucking air in and then pushing it back out.
What?
Oh, wonderful.
I'm hearing him in my ear. Oh, thunderstruck. Fucking hey. Oh.
I can't.
Oh my god.
Oh.
God damn. How much longer this guy got? Oh damn, he's still got more gas in there.
You'll never hear AC/DC again the same
No,
way.
no, yeah. Every time I hear this song, I'll be seeing these green legs up in the air with Converse and purple shorts on. What the fuck? Ah, jeez.
This one was special for you, Matt.
That was fucking crazy. And he did the final flop at the end. Oh, god damn. Jesus, woman. Wow. That man had some gas.
Right?
I mean, so you think he sucked it in and then was able to fluff it out?
Yep. That's what I think he's doing. I think he's sucking the air in and then pushing it back out.
Is that Blue?
Yeah, that's Blue.
Yeah, Blue even said that sounds crazy.
Right?
Is that because now I think I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to suck air in my butt and then blow it out. Is that what you mean?
Be careful, you might shit yourself.
Yeah. Well, that might make a good YouTube video.
Oh God, I don't want to see that.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay. All right. Let's move on. We'll remove our buddy here and go on to the next exciting video. Let's see here. Now I have one for you.
Okay.
And this one isn't as exciting as yours. I did not go for fun and exciting. I'm sorry. At least not in this one. Okay, so this first one you're going to view is going to be a confession.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Are you ready? Here we go. Tell me what you think.
Fresh out of jail, I'll come check you out, right?
Right.
Why the bulletproof vest?
Oh, it's not. Oh no, that's just it's the new style. You've been in the can for a while. This is what everybody. It's what all the talk show hosts are wearing.
This is a new thing, right?
Yeah.
See, if somebody gonna do something about it, see,
Right.
technology is so high, right?
Right.
So if you shoot somebody, you go to jail forever. So the kids, you don't want to go to jail forever, right? So they got this new thing out there. People sell them all the time. They got this stuff they get blood from somebody with AIDS, and then they shoot you with it.
Oh,
so
well, that seems bad.
that's a slow
Is
death.
that Suge Knight?
Yeah.
An easy thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
Way to lighten the mood.
Wow. Well,
What did you think of that?
That was Suge Knight.
And what did you think of what?
So I am a big Eazy-E fan. I am a big Tupac fan. I am a big Biggie Smalls fan. And I remember when Eazy-E was diagnosed with HIV, and I had watched, the Eazy-E movie, and I had watched the new Tupac movie and stuff like that. And I remember way back when Tupac, even before that, when Eazy-E died, and then Tupac had died. I remember in one of the interviews, they had actually I didn't watch that one, but in one of Suge Knight's interviews, and I want to say, I think it was one of the times he was arrested, he had mentioned how people were shooting other people up with HIV. And I remember Eazy-E's family coming on and talking about how he was not, yes, he was sexually promiscuous. Obviously, he was, a star who isn't going to want to mess around with groupies and, whatever else. But he was not, he did not shoot up, drugs and stuff like that. And so they couldn't figure out how he got HIV positive. And then after he died, when Suge Knight made that comment, they were surprised that the authorities did not investigate Suge Knight more thoroughly than what they did. So that video actually infuriates me because I can't stand Suge Knight. I think he's very arrogant, and I think that he got away with murder.
Yeah. Well, and then also another thing to point out is that no one has ever died of AIDS the way Eazy-E did.
Right.
And I too, I'm a big fan of Eazy-E and the whole NWA crew when it all came out. It was huge,
I still rock Give Me That Nut on YouTube. I don't care.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and the thing is like okay, so he started a cough he started getting a cough around November, December.
Yep.
And then by January, he was tested positive for HIV. And then by March, he was dead.
Yeah, it happened. It progressed very quickly. And I mean, even for that time period, that decade of time, that was the early 90s.
Yeah.
Early 90s. And, even people who were being diagnosed with HIV still lived years before it became AIDS, before it killed them. So to have 9 months of progression from being, starting with a cough, thinking you have the flu, to being diagnosed to dying, it's insane.
It was more like 4 months, I believe, 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, it happened very quickly. Very quickly.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a very important note that he literally admits to it right on national TV, and what did the cops do? I mean, did they follow up on any of this? What can you do? Hopefully somebody comes forward with some kind of proof, but if you don't, it's really a surefire way to kill somebody.
Blue, do you have to play with that now?
Of course, Blue does. All right, so let's move on. Okay, so we're going to watch now another one from you.
How long is this one?
This one's 6:48.
Okay.
Not too bad. So here we go. All right?
Yep.
Here we go.
Hello, my outstanding friends, Roger Spurl, Northwestern University. Smithsonian Museum is opening back up again. Fabulous, big event. Now, I have things to offer that have not been understood. This is a goose or a duck or whatever, but it has been petrified in a manner called mud fossilization. The process is called nucleophilic substitution. And you can see the neck and everything is here. but it's been invaded by molecules that turn it into what we just consider the stone. It's not stone, it's petrified body parts. And this is a lung, and it is a human lung, and it's been DNA certified. And I will show you the test right now. And then we're going to go into the Smithsonian. I'm going to ask for some assistance from them to understand these things.
So this guy is saying these are body
Smithsonian is out
parts?
looking for bones and
He
bits
had
and
them DNA tested.
and I have them in huge quantities. And that is the head of a bone. And that is literally the cartilage. And that right there is where the ligament attached to another bone that would let it rock back and forth. What it is, a bone, I don't know what it is exactly, but it has 100% of its tissues out to what is called fascia. Fascia is the separation of every bit of flesh from body parts such as lungs and bones and so forth. The flesh deteriorates and literally turns into mud. That's what flesh is. It's a soft connective tissue and the fleshy stuff. The very hard connective tissue, the tendons and the and membranes separate organs and bones and so forth, and then they turn into stone. We've always just considered them to be rocks. Well, it's time to take a whole new look, because I fully understand this, and my DNA tests prove my assertions. Plus, I've had anatomists and chemists and everybody take a look at this, and DNA, well, of course, the DNA, and I had 3 tests done here, and they were all came back as human. Now, this is the lung right here. Homo sapien mitochondrial cytochrome B gene and Homo sapien mitochondrial B loop. I took the sample, sent them off to be tested, and this is what the result was. And this was from a DNA blast of all the DNA that exists. And they found that the sequences of DNA that came from the lung and another one, 2 of the 3 samples I sent, were very dense, excellent quality DNA sequences obtained for the 36-inch tip and the lung. Excellent quality, because I took it right out of the blood. These actually still have literally blood in them. And, well, let me just show you one quick other picture, and then we'll go forward.
That's crazy.
Okay, they literally have blood coming out from what consider bone foramens or any of the blood vessels. When they break and they snap, the blood it comes out of them. The blood stays better than anything there is in fossils, but it's got to be preserved in a correct conditions, a certain pH underneath the mud for a long duration of time. And then what happens is the invasion is called nucleophilic substitution. You've got electron poor molecules and you've got electron rich molecules. They come back together to become stable and turn into rock. That's nucleophilic substitution. You can look it up. It's nothing serious. It's very simple, actually. Now, so that's your blood. Now, this is the scab as I took it off, and the backing it's called fibrin, I believe, is what the name of it is. This is the clotting fiber that starts to take hold, and then the blood blood cells start to get stuck in it, and that's what creates the scab. This shows where this is what you have down inside of bone foramens. You have a vein and you have an artery. Now, the artery, I know this is the artery because that's the red area over here. And the vein has the black blood, which is in mud fossils, it's black. In us, it's bluish. Right? It's just a difference in the oxygen level of the iron, Fe2O2 and Fe2O3. O3 is your oxygenated blood. Anyway, I have a ton of information on this, absolutely ton, and I'd love to engage. Okay, you saw the DNA test. That was on this lung right here. But I have other lungs that were also mud fossils, totally not understood yet because it's just brand new. Now, we just need to take a look at this and have all the big guys, Peabody Museum, Smithsonian, and so forth, to try to understand, because this really changes everything. Because we even have possible new human or ish type creatures that have, a tibia and a fibia. There's a tibia and there's a fibia, and then the toes were enclosed. I termed them no toes. And I discovered these mud fossils a while back, and I've been studying them very deeply for quite a number of years now. And
That's supposed to be a
all the
foot?
tests came back
Yes.
correct. The DNA is correct. The CAT scans show the anatomy. The anatomists agree that it's 100% consistent with human anatomy or anatomy in general. It's time for the authorities to take a consideration of this. Now, if it's wrong, it's wrong. But I find it very hard to believe that all these DNA tests, this is a PCR DNA test. This was no swab. This was an extraction from inside of the vein areas. And I can easily find the vein areas because I know the anatomy of these. It's exactly the anatomy of a creature. And they all have veins and arteries. And I'm showing you.
Wow. And how old are those, dude? He doesn't say how old.
So a little bit of history on Roger Spur. He is the founder of what's called Mud Fossil University. He is a biologist, and he stumbled upon a sleeping giant in his backyard, and he decided the tip of a thumb. He found a tip of a thumb, and it was like, I don't know, about 12 inches long, 12 inches big. And so he knew it was a giant. He sent it off to have it DNA tested. It came back as human DNA. And so it's really hard to date it because with carbon dating is not always accurate. It is hard to determine with carbon dating. So when people say, oh, it's been carbon dated back, 400,000 years, it's not accurate information. So Roger can't necessarily date how far back it goes, but he knows it was at least mud flood time.
Wow. It's just amazing that it can still be this old, and still preserved. So it makes you wonder, what else can we find?
There is a old statue called the Colossus, and I encourage our viewers, and including yourself, to look it up. The Colossus is a giant man who looks like he's next to a creek, and it looks like he's trying to either scoop up water to drink or something to that nature. And he actually was somebody who was stuck in the mud flood. Roger goes over great detail with how he knows that this statue, which is supposed to be a statue, was once a living being. And it's actually really interesting to watch Mud Fossil University. I watch him quite often.
Mud Fossil University. So it's really about the study of those fossils within mud beds.
Yep.
And they found some amazing stuff. I don't know if you've seen that foot, but there's like a giant foot.
Yeah,
but
that's a pond.
Upright. But it's upright though. So it's like this way. And they say the reason why
kicked a rock or something.
Yeah. And it was a mud bed that some giant foot stepped in, and you can see the mud pushed up between the toes and everything. And they said over time, because of the seismic plates, the plates moving or whatever, it actually was pushed upright, this way instead of on the ground the way it was originally formed.
Yep.
Crazy. All right. So gotta love science, man. Wish I was a science. Okay, so you betcha, Blue. Here we go. We're going to watch this next one. This one is for you. This one is a little paranormal stuff for you. You ready?
Yay, I love paranormal.
Right. Here we go. Here we go. Those are coming on eventually. Why is it taking so dang long? Oh, okay. Just got to get a backstory. Okay. Okay, so keep an eye over here. And then over here. Okay, now watch that blue. This one comes back. So it does it. Yeah. Maybe when he comes back again. Eventually it does it. See how it keeps moving, like there's maybe a fan on or something. So I was thinking maybe
Yeah,
it
I
could be a fan,
that.
but the end part is like, oh, something really weird. Here it goes. See it?
Yep.
It's moving upward though.
Yeah, I see that. Like some.
It's going, and nobody's noticing.
Hell no. Did you just, oh shit. Oh, hell no.
Or maybe he just noticed it. Yeah.
Okay, but guys, that shit right there just moved.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck that. Oh. Hey!
And his head.
Can we put the security thing back? Because that just moved. Like that just moved. Like that just moved.
Did you see the head move?
Yeah, it like turned towards the guy at the door.
Like it just,
And none of them noticed the head move. Well, what do you think?
I am a believer of the paranormal.
Mm-hmm.
I have experienced paranormal activity since I was the age of 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that whoever that is just trying to get attention from somebody. I don't believe that we have any harmful beings that, at least not ghost wise, that are setting out to hurt people. I think that's a different kind of entity. But this video here obviously is raw footage. I'm definitely interested because the blue cape moved upwards, but not the whole thing, just the bottom part of it moved upwards. And then the head turned. So
yeah, you can see it right here, how the head is facing one way.
Yeah.
And then watch this.
Yep.
See how it turned?
Yep.
They didn't notice it turn either. When they were just talking to the guy and the head just turns while they're talking to him.
Yeah.
They didn't even notice it until later.
Yeah.
Creepy.
That's pretty cool raw footage right there.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting stuff. But so we got your final one, which is the Clockwork Hero.
This is a song, just to give you a little bit of backstory on it. This is my friend Samuel York out of Stockton. I went to high school with him. He's one of the ones that I was trying to get on the show for an interview. Awesome. This is the song that I was telling you about that I sang backup on.
Oh, gotcha. Nice. All righty, everybody. Here comes a Tammy Toffanelli singing debut, worldwide debut. All right, so let's check this out. All right, I'm interested in checking this one. I've heard so much about it. Oh, yeah. I like that one.
That's Sam.
Blue in there too sounds good. You can hear Blue's doing backups. That's my internet. Sorry, folks.
Trust with your eyes and not with your heart. Borrow love right from the start. Well, love becomes you. Love becomes me. You're one
That's it. You're in those parts there.
Yeah. So take what you can. Stay away from me. You get what you want.
Yeah, you could hear kind of a group of people coming in there.
Oh, hold
I'm
on.
part of that group of people.
Oh, geez. I went way too far ahead there. Sorry about that. That was me.
There you
I'm going to
go.
bring it down a little bit so I can hear you too. Did you want to say something?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's my boy, Steven Strain. I went to high school with him too.
You are someone I can't let go.
Jeez. I keep trying to just lower the sound a little bit so I can hear you, but it keeps... There we go. I'll be able to hear you better too and speak in. Where are these guys from?
Stockton, California.
Ah, cool. Oh, they're right around the corner.
They used to be a band called Crypt Orchid.
Oh.
They toured with a lot of great bands.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
They sound good. They sound really tight, very professional. So obviously they're out there doing it for a living.
This was, yes, they did. They've done, what's that one tour called? It's a big tour, too. It goes all over the country.
You're talking about the Ernie Ball thing. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's all a bunch of local rock metal bands or whatever. Not local, but I mean, up and coming.
Yeah, they've played with other bands like Deftones. They've played with.
Are you in there?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yep. You hear me?
Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
I like that bottom end. They got a good powerful rhythm to them. I love it.
They kind of remind me of Deftones a little bit.
Of who?
The Deftones.
Oh, Deftones. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What you can, stay away from me. Nothing is free.
I hear you. How many people did they have tracking the backups?
There was 10 of us.
Did they just layer everybody over and over?
Yeah, we just had we had 10 people, but they were from different, like we had mezzo sopranos, altos, baritones, you know, so we had a couple people from each voice group.
Yeah.
Me, I was at this time a mezzo soprano, and I'm now just a soprano. So
Gotcha. Very cool. 2012. Wow.
Yep, that was a long time ago, but it's a cool track. So
yeah, definitely cool. And what's going on with the band now?
They're still rocking it. They're still doing it. You can look them up on Facebook. They have a Facebook page, Clockwork Hero on Facebook.
Okay. Okay, so people check them out. Get out there, check them out, see what's going on. And I really like the way that I'm really into a heavy bottom end. I like bass.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to have that bottom end in there, and they had a really nice growl to them.
Yeah.
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 That's one thing I liked about Dio. He had the ability to growl in his voice. And
Yeah.
I really think that's something that appeals to me. I don't know. All right, so it's funny that you would select an audio track because I did not look at any of these. I didn't even know you had as many as you had. I didn't want to taint anything. So I didn't need. But I also selected a sound, a music one for you. This is my favorite clown. And I hope one day I'll be able to hire him to come to my birthday party. I would love to seriously, I would love to have this guy at my birthday party to entertain.
So what kind of clown is he? Is he like an Ed Gein clown? Is he like a Pennywise clown? Or is he like a Homie the Clown?
Oh, he's a very sad clown.
Okay.
He's a pity clown.
A pity. So you want to have a pity party is what you're saying.
He's Puddles, the pity party clown. Got a problem with that. Yes, I want a birthday party with a bunch of pity. No, the songs that he selects is what makes his pity party. So this is one of them, and I just love his voice in this and many others. So check this out.
Okay.
Never heard him. I hope you'll be amazed. Let's see.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone through narrow streets of cobblestone.
Yeah.
Beneath the halo
Blue had good time.
street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light, split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never share. No one dares disturb the sound of silence. For said I, you do not know, silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you, take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the signs and the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls and whispered in the sounds.
I just love this man. I just love him.
I think I've seen not this video, but was he on America's Got Talent?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, he was.
Familiar to me. Okay.
Go check him out. He's awesome. He does so many different covers of just, your favorite tunes. And the way he does them is in his own voice and his own style. And it brings the song, in a whole new way. It's wonderful. I love it.
He's got a very nice voice. He almost sounds like a cross between like Johnny Cash and I can't put my finger on the other one. But it's an old-timey singer like that as well. But he does some parts of his melodies and stuff. He sounds very similar to an older Johnny Cash.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great. I just really love the way he does the stuff. And it's just a really interesting take. There's some interviews of him without his makeup on and stuff. I've seen a couple of them. And he's just a regular tattooed dude, He's just a, regular guy who sings in a rock band, actually. And he started this little thing on his own. And just it just kind of blew up. So
that's super cool.
Yeah. So it just goes to show you can do whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it, right?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, Miss Tammy. Well, we got through all the videos. I think we didn't do too badly. And pretty interesting stuff there, too.
Yep, absolutely. I can't wait to get into some more.
Yeah. Now, tomorrow, like we said, so we're going to do 8:00 again. Okay. Is that a pretty good time, or do you want to do earlier?
8:00 should be fine. My car's at the shop already, so I don't have that problem right now. And so tomorrow at 8 should be perfect.
Okay, guys. So we're going to plan on tomorrow at 8:00 for Ronnie Cole memorial show, or we just want to talk about the fun things that went on. We'll have some photos. I don't know if we have any videos. I'll have to double check to see if I have any videos of him. But we'll put together some things that we can take a look at, laugh at, enjoy, share, and just remember a young life that was lost too soon and needs justice.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, my friend, Miss Tammy Toffanelli. I guess this is going to do it for another wonderful show.
All right, Matt. I shall see you tomorrow.
I'm going to have to figure out Wonder Toffanelli, Wonder Woman Toffanelli. How do you say that? How are you going to say it?
Wonder Tam.
Wonder Tammy. Wonder Tam.
Wonder Tam.
Nice. Well, Miss Wonder Tam, thank you for joining me. And until we meet each other again tomorrow at 8, and we'll see you guys at 8. Remember, folks, at IPJ, the podcast, it is your voice. So
use it.
You got it. Until we see you guys next time, have a great night and be safe.
Bye.